said the night is always darkest just before the dawn. Maybe you can relate right now. But make no mistake about it, a new day is dawning. Opportunity and promise are on the horizon for all of us. And just like in high school sports, we'll trust honesty, empathy, hard work, and humility to bring out the best in us and show us the way. The IHSAA will look for you at a high school game or meet very soon.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Covington Varsity Gym for tonight's Varsity Volleyball contest between the visiting Bison of Benton Central High School and the Lady Trojans. Mr. McCormick going over our starting lineup right now. Senior Aaron Reynolds being announced. One of two seniors for Covington. Her, along with Nia Pettit, will be recognized on Thursday for senior night. So see us back here on Thursday night against Fountain Central for senior night. We welcome you to the broadcast. It is Mr. Sowers and Isaiah. Isaiah's on the broadcast. So we're getting ready to start. We've already played our IHSAA ad. We've both got our programs ready to go. And Isaiah, Benton Central looked pretty good in warm-ups.
Benton Central looked very, very tough in warm-ups. Number 6, that's...
Was it Sienna Foster?
Yep, Sienna Foster, and I think it was also number 8 was the other good girl for them.
Who is a senior.
Yep.
Number 6, one of the notable ones, is a freshman.
A freshman.
Yeah, so a lot more of number 6 to see. We've got a big announcement. We're joined up here by Trace Hammer. You might remember him from basketball season last year.
Trace Hammer will be joining me Thursday.
Absolutely. Isaiah and Trace will be handing all the responsibilities off to them. So Benton Central takes the first serve, and Covington gets the first point.
Big kill by Holly Linville there.
So Holly's starting the Lady Trojans off strong.
That's number 5, Carson Engel, back to serve.
So the Trojans serve strong again. And a big block at the net. So Covington's got to get a little advantage on this play. Short set and down.
Another big kill for Holly Linville.
All right, Holly starting off strong. So that'll put Carson Engel back to serve again. And that was one of the things that the Trojans really took advantage of, was their serving last time we saw them.
Yep.
Not a lot of unforced errors. They get the ball in with pace and to a position. So that really does help your game when you can get a good serve in. Blocked out of bounds. We're going to call it out.
That was the freshman.
He's calling no touch.
Oh.
A lot of groans from this very, very loud crowd. And we saw this during the JV game. So Covington took the JV game 2-1. A very, very exciting JV game. Short set for Benton Central, recovered by Covington. Left hand of Amber Cruiser puts one down, and the Trojans on a lead. And I have forgotten to keep score.
Carson Engel still back to serve.
So it is 5-0.
Oh,
and now
just out there for Carson
I
Engel.
jinxed us. Once I remembered to keep score, I jinxed us.
You did jinx us.
That's my fault.
We'll blame that point on Mr. Sowers.
That's an E on the scorekeeper. Big jump serve from Benton Central, but put in short. Covington plays it pretty easily.
Oh, net there.
Errant pass at the net, and Amber Cruiser can't handle that one. So Benton Central's going to take another serve. Big jump serve, put in short again. Fielded by the libero, Aaron Reynolds. And that's That's just devastating.
That was very devastating.
And that's what you were talking about in warm-ups today, Isaiah, was number 8 can put the ball straight down.
Not a lot of high school girls can do that.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive to see. Another jump serve, a little deeper this time. Fielded by the back row of Covington.
Oh.
And they play it back to the back row of Benton Central, and they
Covington.
can't handle it. So Covington takes a 6-3 lead, and we'll have our first substitution.
Emma Taylor back to serve, number 2.
So Emma, one of our serving specialists, she gets a lot of work there. Plays it deep. Benton Central decides to field it and try to return. Soft return.
Good chance here for the Trojans. Another
Nice
kill by
poke.
Holly Linville.
Man, Holly's playing well at the net tonight.
Holly is playing well.
So that puts it up to 7-3, and we'll get our first time out. I didn't see who called it. I can only guess Benton Central. So we get our first 1-minute timeout of the night. Covington up 7-3. Like we were talking about earlier, Trace is going to be joining us for quite a few broadcasts. I think he's going to be joining us for Thursday's volleyball game and maybe even Friday's football game. So we're looking at volleyball on Thursday against Fountain Central, which is now our senior night. It's been moved up a couple games. So that'll be fun.
Yep.
2 seniors to recognize, Nia Pettit, number 4, and Aaron Reynolds, our number 8 libero.
Emma Taylor still back to serve.
Plays this one closer to the net. Nice little driving serve. Covington returns.
Good dig there by Carson
Sloppy
Eagle.
set, though. And that point will go to Benton Central.
Net violation.
Couple errant sets so far.
Yep.
And Benton Central's going to take the serve again. Little jump serve, and that's an
Oh,
ace.
That was an ace.
That is sharp.
Number 8 seems like she can do it all.
Absolutely. You think you're out of trouble with her out of the front line for a second. She throws an ace at us. So set for the Trojans. Nia Pettit's able to put it down.
Kill by Nia Pettit.
What moves the score to 8-5 in Covington's favor. Libero's going to check out. We'll see another substitution. Micah Stonecipher in for the
Number
Covington
6,
Trojans.
Holly Linville back to serve.
Holly's been playing so well at the net today so far. Doing her bid back at serving. Nice set for the big left-handed slam. Line judges call that one out, and that's a Covington point. Cruiser's fun to watch over there on the side.
Yep.
So Linville serves
into
it.
the net.
Ugh. Unforced error for the Lady Trojans.
Aaron Reynolds checks in for Holly Linville.
And you can't afford a lot of those when you're playing a good team. So a short serve. Punched over by Covington. Out of bounds is the call. Moving the score to 9-7. Still a Lady Trojan lead.
That was a tough call by the line judge.
You know, it looked really, really close from here, but I'm blind.
Yep.
So Covington point, a little deep on that one. And thank you for agreeing that I'm blind, Isaiah. You've seen me in class, you know.
That's number 9, Amber Cruiser back to serve.
So that big left-handed serve puts it in deep to Benton Central territory. Nice little rally going. Benton Central able to save that one, but they need to get it over, and they're able to. Covington recovers. A nice little set towards the net. Nia punches it over. And recovered by Benton Central. Benton Central plays it back over. Covington with the set.
Oh,
another
big
spike.
kill by Nia Pettit.
So Nia taking the place of Holly in the first couple points.
That one got the student section excited.
Absolutely, and it's nice to see a student section.
It is nice to see a student section.
So Mr. McCormick with the email this morning and the announcement that the student section can show up to games, including the football game on Friday, and that faculty and families are allowed to come, and we've kind of loosened some of the restrictions.
Oh,
nice
ace
serve
by Amber Cruiser.
Oh my. So maybe we're seeing a little bit of normalcy and the attendance, and we've certainly noticed by volume tonight.
Yep.
It's been a loud crowd since the beginning of the JV game, which Covington did win 2-1. They took the first set. Should have closed out in the second set as they had a 24-23 lead. Benton Central took the second set, and then Covington was able to take the third for the win.
Served over there by number 8, Lily Cobb.
So we're going to be saying that name a lot. Number 8, Lily Cobb. She was the one in warm-ups that was able to spike it straight down to the ground.
Tipped over by Nia Pettit.
And we've got a whistle. Somebody was into the net. So the Trojans double up the score of the Bison here in the first set.
Amber Cruiser still back to serve.
Oh my, what a serve. Barely clears the net with pace. Stone Cipher able to get it over with pace, but Benton Central recovers. And in just okay to pass the ball back over. We haven't seen a lot of really close sets for Benton Central.
Served over again.
So Covington takes the 15-7 lead.
The Lady Trojans looked way more energized tonight than they did last night.
Thank goodness. From what I hear, not a lot of energy. Of course, hard to get yourself hyped for a Monday night game on the road.
Oh, another big kill by Nia Pettit.
So the big Trojan front line playing well tonight in the service game, doing its job.
Amber Cruiser still back to serve.
And what we've seen so far this season is Covington's a team of runs. So if they can get on a little bit of a run with the serve, they can do great things.
They can take it a long way.
Absolutely. Oh, my.
Big kill by Stone Cipher.
Stone Cipher with the big kill. So Covington takes their first double-digit lead of the night. 17-7 is the score. Tries to float one in.
Into the net there.
Just short. So you'll notice we have a new look to our broadcast. We've got a new bottom line, new scoreboard, and Benton Central's got a new server.
That is number 12, Megan.
Is that
Hardebeck? Hardebeck.
Yeah, let's go with that. Hardebeck. So she puts a nice serve in. Benton Central able to actually get a spike in, and the Trojans have a little trouble trying to return it. So just from what we've seen so far, Benton Central content to just pass the ball over mostly. But when they can get that nice hard hit in, we're going to see some problems.
Yeah, they haven't had much opportunity to get hard hits.
Absolutely.
Covington
Trojan
being on the offensive most of the night.
Stone Cipher stuffed at the net, but Covington recovers. Able to play it back over to Benton Central. Benton Central slaps it back over to Covington. Another chance for Nia Pettit. Played it to the other side, but returned by Benton Central. Nice little rally we've got going now.
Yep. Oh, served in, not served, hit into the
errant
net
hit
by Nia Pettit.
So 17-10. Looking for another Benton Central serve. And they're able to put it in with some speed. But Covington returns. Benton Central's going to pass it close to the net. And
just tipped over. Very smart play there.
Yeah, one of those frustrating plays when you're there for the block and nothing you can do about that little poke. All right, and a gift from Benton Central service game.
Yep.
Moved the score to 18-11. Covington will get the serve back. And my vision's poor, but it looks like Nia Pettit back to serve.
Yep, that's Nia Pettit back to serve.
Benton Central scrambles, and they're able to get it back over. Covington on the third hit. Left-handed hit from the back row. That had to be Cruiser.
Oh, miscommunication there. There's another Lady Trojan point.
Nice. So 19-11. Covington looking to close out this first set if they can continue this roll.
Oh, a big ace by Nia Pettit.
We will take that. So I don't know if she just wasn't expecting it or it handcuffed her, but an ace nonetheless. Pettit back to serve again. Floats one this time to the same place.
Another ace by Nia Pettit.
And the same result. So 21-11. Covington takes that double-digit lead again. Pettit back to serve. Chooses to hit a little harder this time. Benton Central returns. And they get it over on the third. Cross-court finish.
That was number 11, Lauren Vale, with the kill.
Lauren getting some big minutes. It's good to see.
One of the younger Trojans on the varsity squad.
Yeah, that's nice to see. Heads up, cross-court kill. Don't ask me to say that one again. It's a tongue twister. And Benton Central's going to get the serve back. So 22-12. Still a double-digit lead for the Lady Trojans. Student section making some noise.
Student section barking at the server. Like to see that.
Yeah, I'm not. Is that the sound a bison makes?
I don't think bison bark, but I am not for sure.
Prove me wrong.
Prove me wrong.
23-12, the Trojan lead. That was just out of bounds.
If anyone in the comments wants to tell us.
That's right.
The bison bark.
And if you're not in the live chat, if you're watching on live.chs247.com, if you want to drop a comment in, feel free to jump over to YouTube.
Aaron Reynolds back to serve, looking to close the set out for the Trojans.
Where you can put a comment in, say hi to Isaiah or myself. We'll try to get to them. So 24-12. If it's updating, there we go.
And the set finishes how it started with the Holly Linville kill.
So Holly playing great to this point. That Trojan front line, just in general, playing great.
Yep.
Able to put some points down to the floor. And the Benton Central team we saw in warm-ups hasn't shown up yet, Isaiah. So I mentioned our new layout. If you look at our new scoreboard up in the top left corner, the 25 is our points, obviously, and then the one next to it will be our set count. So Covington takes a 1-0 lead as we reset the scores, getting ready for the second set. And Trace takes off, as you can see him on the camera. So a little bit of a surprise. I can't be coy about that, Isaiah. I'm surprised that first set was so easy for the Lady Trojans.
Yep. The Lady Trojans, they just look energized, which really we haven't seen all season.
And you mentioned that maybe the crowd has a part to play in that.
Yep. Big crowd here tonight for the Lady Trojans.
And we talked about it earlier, the student section, which you can see directly across the floor from us and shaded to the right a little bit, wearing masks for the most part.
Barely. There are some masks, though.
So they've got masks. But big numbers, especially for a home volleyball game. You like to see the student support able to rally on such short notice, because Mr. McCormick just came out with that email this morning.
Yeah, they've been itching for some live action sports.
That's very fair. I think everybody has at this point. Once again, JV took a big win right before this. Sorry we were late to broadcast, but the JV did go long. They went to 3 sets as Covington took the first. Benton Central took the second on a very close set, 25-24. And then the Trojans able to close them out in the third set. Isaiah throwing gang signs over to the student section.
Never. Never me.
And the Trojans looking to waste no time. They're already back on the floor. And they've been back out there for a while. So, like I'd mentioned, we're going to be here Thursday night for the Fountain Central game for volleyball. It is senior night. We'll be recognizing Nia Pettit and Aaron Reynolds. And Isaiah and Trace will be on the broadcast.
Yep.
I'll still be here. I'll be running the public address announcer between games, but I'll be here to produce the broadcast. But let the guys kind of go.
Yep.
So Benton Central back on the floor. Officials doing their final count, making sure everybody's where they're supposed to be.
Yep.
Clock's reset to 1 minute in case somebody calls the timeout. Big shout out to Scotty Salisbury over there running the clock.
Student section still barking, and they're not even serving.
Yeah.
That's Carson Engel back to serve.
It's an interesting psych out technique, I guess. So I'm amazed they were
net violation there for the Bison.
able to poke that one over. So number 8, what was her name?
Lily Cobb.
Just showing the athleticism. I'm amazed she was able to get to that one.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. She's a tall, lanky player. And we're looking for big things. So Trojans with the serve. Hard serve. Back to the back left. Benton Central gets it over, but Covington able to return.
That's a kill for number 11, Lauren Vale.
Lauren Vale playing big tonight. You like to see it. Playing with some energy up there on the front line. Oh my, big stuff off the block.
Oh, just tipped over there.
There's that
Didn't want to try it
tip.
again.
Man. So Benton Central regains the serve. Up in the air, put into play across court. Covington okay with just passing it over.
Oh.
Straight down spike.
Big kill.
So there's that straight down spike we saw in the warm-ups. We knew it reared ugly head against us. The official calls for the serve. Benton Central puts it up and in. A nice little set.
Good dig there by Carson Engel.
Vale puts it over again. Another tip by Benton Central. Read this time by Covington, but still can't recover in time. 2-3. So 3 for Benton Central. They take the lead for the first time tonight. 3-2. Enter the second set. Covington took the first set.
Benton Central not testing the block as much as they were in the first set.
That's true. Well, they had all that luck on just the tip. So content to tip it over and hope that Covington can't recover. Float serve. You're going to see a quick set on that one. Just missed time.
Yeah, missed time there by Holly Linville.
So Holly started jumping white line a little bit early.
Thought she was Superman for a second.
Hey, we're hoping.
We're hoping.
Covington plays this one back over. It's fight at the net. And 8 with the height advantage. So Cobb, taller, really athletic up there at the net. Able to win that net battle.
Another one straight down.
So maybe they just need some warm-up time in that first set. It is now 7-2 Benton Central.
Trojans looking to stop the onslaught by the Bison.
And the enthusiasm levels dropped a bit too.
It has dropped.
A couple kills can do that.
Maybe that will get it back. Holly Linville with a big kill.
There we go. Maybe that'll start something. We see a sub. Is that Paige?
That's number 3, Paige Messmore, not the libero tonight like she usually is.
Oh, so Paige coming in to take a serve. Looking to get on one of those big Trojan rolls.
Yep.
Not sponsored by the Beef House, but big Trojan rolls.
If the Beef House wants to sponsor us, I mean, If you're listening, Beef House.
Isaiah always pandering.
Always.
He tried the Pepsi sponsorship
I
at
tried
Friday's
Pepsi.
football game.
We haven't got contacted by Pepsi. I don't know why. Served into the net there.
Just a mystery. All right, so we'll see if we can get the scoreboard update here. It should be 8-4. There we go. 8-4.
Number
Still
6,
Bison
Holly
lead.
Linville back to serve.
Holly puts it deep to the right. Benton Central with another tip.
Another tip. Trojans have to be expecting that by now.
Well, you're afraid to break your face on a number 8 spike, and then they get you with the tip. I think they saw it coming. It's not like they were caught sleeping, but anticipating something like that.
Big kill by Amber Cruiser. Brings the score to 5-9. Bison lead.
So Trojans making it a little closer.
Amber Cruiser now back to serve.
So the left hand goes up in the air.
Oh.
Serves it deep. Benton Central, able to save it and not get it over.
Ace there by Amber Cruiser.
So Covington mounting a little comeback. Still a Bison lead 9-6. But Covington playing a little better now.
Yep.
Cruiser with the serve, serves deep again. Just a mishandling of that serve. Gives the Covingtons a night.
Oh, that's in. Big kill by Nia Pettit. Plays really well.
Oh, Nia playing big up in the front line. And Haley Harmerson up on the front line as well. I don't know if we've mentioned Haley yet tonight. I'm not sure when she slipped in.
I didn't see it either, but she's in there.
So another deep serve returned for Benton Central. Set to the
Big
back
left
line.
hand.
My, from the back row. A lot of concentration on that hit.
Oh, hit into the net by Nia Pettit.
Nia just getting the fingertips on that one. So the serve will go back to the Bison. Low dribble, throws in the air, and the serve, short.
Oh.
Right there on that white line. A lot of balls have fallen on Covington's side, right about that white line.
Seems like a soft spot for the Trojans.
Either on the spike or on the serve. Another one close to that area. But Covington able to return that one, but just out.
Very close there for the Trojans, but called out.
Benton Central on a little bit of a run now, 12-7. Covington up a set.
That one was actually number 10, Kennedy Tolan back to serve.
There we go.
There it is. Kill for Nia Pettit.
Regain some confidence maybe. And a whistle. And Vail, who played really well in that first set, back in for the Lady Trojans.
Nia Pettit back to serve for the Trojans.
Nia puts a deep serve back into Benton Central territory. On the third hit, they put it back over to Covington. A tip by Covington, trying to surprise the sleeping Bison, or the barking Bison, if you're our student section. And miscommunication on Covington's side. We'll push that to 13-8. Substitution for Benton Central, number 14, Melody Ramos in, a senior. Puts the serve in deep. Covington with the set to the outside. Set to the outside again. Vail puts that one away. So Lauren Vail.
Holly Linville checked back in for Haley Harmison.
Lauren Vail playing a heck of a game so far. That's our libero, Aaron Reynolds, serving. Oh. Able to stuff that spike, but still falls on Covington's side to put Benton Central up 14-9. here in the second set. Official
Number
calls
7,
for the serve.
Kaylin Manier back to serve for the Bison.
I'm glad you're taking the name pronunciation, Isaiah.
Kill there by Holly Linville. Checks in, gets a kill.
All right, so 4-point lead for Benton Central, 14-10. Covington with the serve.
Unless Carson Eagle back to serve.
All right, able to recover that soft poke that time. So maybe the Lady Trojans have learned their lesson.
Yep.
Dale with a deeper hit. And a whistle from the official gives Covington the point. Is that a double hit?
I think so.
I did not see the call. Greg Flint kicks that one back into play. Here for, I assume, the paper or his website. Big shout out to Greg Flint. He does a lot of our sports photography for the yearbook. Just a fantastic help and a great resource if you want to know anything about local sports.
Oh.
So Vail stuffed on that one by the net. Putting Benton Central up 15-11. So Isaiah, you're a WRC guy. I'm sure you've seen Greg Flint around.
I have seen Greg Flint around. Oh. Recovered there by the Trojans.
Yeah, that was a nice block by Benton Central on Holly Linville.
Oh!
Roofed.
Big block there for the Trojans. That was Amber Cruiser and Holly Linville.
Nice. So shortened down to a 3-point lead. Paige Messmore is going to come back in to serve. It's kind of odd not seeing her in that libero outfit.
Yep.
But the Trojans opt for Aaron Reynolds as libero tonight.
Oh, good dig there by Paige Messmore.
Yeah, that was a hard hit from the back row. But Covington now within striking distance, only down 2, 15-13.
Lane Wooster, one of Covington's soccer players, very fired up about that one.
Yeah, he's showing some enthusiasm. Trying to get the girls back into this one, get them fired up. Sands barking. A tip, and that's going to fall in.
There's another kill from Holly Linville.
Now, Isaiah, I could see that one was in from up here.
Yes. Even with the bad eyesight.
That's right. So Holly Linville
Paige
showing
Messmore
her
back to serve.
big range of game tonight.
Oh,
That's a smart hit.
that was a very smart hit.
So able to put it where the Trojans aren't and take that 2-point lead back. So is that 22, Emily Lape back in to serve.
One of the easier names to pronounce.
Exactly, I'm okay with that.
Oh,
Nice. Smart play by Holly Linville up in the net, able to put it down for Covington. So 16-15. And I know you won't be announcing basketball with us this year, Isaiah, but one of the more fun teams with interesting names is West Lafayette.
yeah,
So,
West Lafayette.
Yes, a lot of interesting names. Bongo is one of my favorites.
Line judge not very confident in that call, getting yelled at.
And going to get a stern talking to.
Yep.
We got thumbs up. Does that mean replay?
I think that means replay.
So we're going to wipe a point off the board. Covington goes back down to 15. They had it knotted up for a second there.
Yep. Very interesting call by the line judge.
Yeah,
I could see it was out from here, but
Not sure about that one.
heat of battle. Things happen.
That is true. That's a job I could not do.
Nope. That one called out.
An unpaid position with a lot of pressure,
Mm-hmm.
especially when the crowd's hyped up like they are tonight. And Benton Central puts this one in.
Big kill by Amber cruiser there. And we're now back to serve.
A lot of confidence when you see number 9 flying in with that left arm cocked over there on the side of the net. So 17-16.
Yep.
Benton Central returns. Nice little rally going so far. Naya's going to take that one on 2.
Oh.
It's just tipped out of reach. So 18-16. That'll throw, what is that, number 10. Kennedy Tolan, a junior, back to serve. 18-16, Bison lead. A little confusion going on. The state of my life most of the time, a little confusion.
Always have to have a little bit of confusion.
That's right. I work better under deadlines.
Yes.
So just a little bit of a mistimed block attempt by Haley Harmison right there. Falls down on the Trojan side. Maybe expected something a little harder and got the tip again. Outside set to Naya.
Big kill by Naya Pettit. The Covington student section has opted not to bark anymore and to just yell.
I like that.
Yep.
Is that more respectful?
I don't think it really matters at that point.
It's just nice to see them actively engaged in a game.
Actively engaged. Big kill by Lauren Bale.
Bale playing out of her mind right now.
Yep.
So Tolan going to roll the ball back over to the Covington side.
That's number 4, Naya Pettit, back to serve.
Takes her stance out on the O of the baseline, throws the ball up for a jump serve, plays it deep into Benton Central territory. To big number 8.
Oh, so hit into the net.
I always thought that was I don't know how to say this, but we got a timeout, so I've got a second to think about it. Benton Central timeout.
Yep, tied up here, 19-19.
Now, Isaiah, maybe you can explain this to me.
Okay.
I know you're a big volleyball head.
If that's how you want to put it.
That always seems like a very high-risk, low-reward move when you're setting it to the back line.
Yeah, well, see, what I've always been explained to, I always said that, but then the volleyball players got mad at me.
How dare they?
Yeah, they think that's like the best thing ever, which, I mean, I'm not the volleyball player, so they probably know better than me.
Well, the net is super high.
Yeah, and you're back far.
Exactly, and you're trying to hit it into a square that's smaller because you're further back.
It just seems like the physics, that doesn't make much sense, but.
Not to me. That's why we're up here and they're down there, bud. All right, so Naya Pettit throws it in the air and serves deep.
Probably why there's no boys volleyball team here.
Not here. Not here. And I was looking through IHSA's website today. Ooh, nice stuff at the net by Harmison. And going to earn Covington the point. Somebody into the net.
Oh. Very upset Bison here. Yellow card. I thought that was only in soccer.
Oh, my. That's the first one we've seen of those this year.
I really didn't know that was a thing, but someone got a yellow card.
Hey, we're learning all kinds of stuff tonight.
Yep.
So the commotion dies down.
Does the yellow card have any effect on the game, or is it just a warning?
It looks like we've still got the coach
out is still here.
In a coach's box. Doesn't have to sit down.
Oh.
I'm guessing it's just a formal warning. Overruled by the chair judge.
That was for sure in. Angry Bison again.
So it's 21-19.
Bison's still very angry.
And I could understand why you'd be angry there,
Yeah,
but it was very clear.
It was very clearly in.
Yes.
I see the confusion might be annoying, but
especially when the chair judge overrules anybody.
yeah. It's a very obvious call at that point.
But he does have a great vantage point, looking straight down on the play. Trojans miss a spike. So it goes to 21-20. Covington lead. Substitution 14. Melody Ramos back in for Benton Central. Serve played across court. Handled by the Trojans.
Another one.
Down by Vail.
Lauren Vail, the sophomore, playing very well tonight.
That's Covington's secret weapon tonight.
Holly Linville back in the game.
That's Covington's not so secret weapon.
No. Very obvious weapon.
So if you scouted Covington at all, you know Holly Linville and Nia Pettit up there on the front line.
Yep.
Big
Amber
duo.
Cruiser.
And Amber Cruiser when she's up there on the side.
Oh.
That's a hard hit. There's not a lot you can do with that when it handcuffs you like that.
Yep. Just went straight into Nia Pettit's chest.
That's rough. So Benton Central back to serve. That'd be Minier with the serve. Attempted a tip. Covington gets it back, and that's going to be out of bounds.
That's another one for Lauren Vail.
Man. Lauren Vail having a great set.
Yeah. Lauren Vail really stepping up today. Good to see the sophomore doing that.
Yeah, absolutely filling that role up in the front line. Going to need that for the future.
Amber Cruiser tries to put it down. Tipped over by the Bison. Oh, stuffed out the net.
I'm liking to see the consistency from Amber Cruiser.
Yep.
Seems like it's very methodical. You get the same thing every time. Not a lot of unforced errors.
Oh.
Oh my, that's still in.
Oh, that still counts.
Wow, what a recovery by the Trojans. Scrambling right now. Over to Vail. Put back over to Benton Central. Block at the net. Benton Central going to set it straight down, and that's going to end that rally. Wow.
Tied up at 23.
What a rally. All right, so
that is
Sienna Foster.
Sienna Foster, number 6.
The freshman that you mentioned earlier.
Yep.
Back to serve.
Put down by Holly Linville. That is a big kill.
And that puts him at set point. So 24-23.
Paige Messmore back to serve.
She's going to try to finish this one off. So Covington up 1-0, up 24-23 after being down most of this set.
Timeout there.
We've got a timeout, Benton Central timeout. Trying to ice Messmore maybe?
Maybe.
That's their second timeout.
So how many timeouts do you get in a volleyball game?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Okay.
Is that what you wanted to hear?
I mean, I was waiting for an actual response.
More than one. At least two.
At least two.
At least two.
I feel like not just two, though. I feel like you can go above two.
Was it 2 per set, maybe? Because we've seen multiple timeouts per set.
That would make sense. Maybe 3 max per set.
And even though they're only a minute timeouts, they seem to go quicker than basketball timeouts.
They a lot shorter.
Getting everybody back on the court, everything reset.
You get a lot of warnings in basketball.
You do. Far too many, probably. Messmore with the serve. Benton Central able to get it back into Covington's side.
Set there for Nia Pettit.
Big
kill by Nia Pettit. Covington goes up 2-0 here.
Wow.
Student section loving it.
They've foregone the barks for cheers.
Yep. A little bit more respectful there.
That's right. It's always great to see your student section cheering your team instead of berating the other team.
Yes. Sometimes, either way, it helps. As long as they're not saying anything hurtful.
Right.
Or making any comments about the opposing team, I think it's fine. I think
keep it appropriate.
I think barking's okay.
But a little razzing is fine.
Mm-hmm.
So Covington takes that one 25-23. Puts them up 2-0. And just from warm-ups, maybe unexpected for my co-host and I, because Benton Central in warm-ups looked very strong.
They looked very tough.
But not getting a lot of opportunities. Credit the Trojan defense for that.
Mm-hmm.
And the offense keeping the pressure on.
Oh, yeah.
Up at the net, getting some big blocks to this point. The front line for Covington just playing outstanding tonight.
I would argue the offense is our best defense at this point, because as much as we can negate number 8 from getting spike opportunities, kill opportunities.
And you play it hard, you play it into the back or down to the floor, and she doesn't get those opportunities.
Yep.
I know Mrs. Linville in the office is going to be happy with the performance so far.
Yep.
She's going to be excited in the morning if we can close this out in the third set.
Big turnaround from last night. The energy levels are up.
Yeah, absolutely. So Covington's still in the huddle. Benton Central's coach is done giving instructions. A minute and a half into the 3-minute time between sets.
Yep.
Girls chatting it over right now.
He is now on his phone.
And not a lot you can do when the Trojans are playing really well.
Yep.
When they're passing really well and playing it hard towards the net, you can't do a lot on defense.
Of course.
So sometimes Covington their own worst enemy.
Yep. The Trojan student section cleared out. Hopefully see them back soon.
Yeah, we don't want to take this for granted.
Yep.
So 45 seconds left to run down on the clock. Scotty might stop this in early. He's going to stop it at 43 seconds. Reset to 1 minute, and we're going to do our last count and then get ready to go.
Head football coach, Coach Campbell here at the game watching the Trojans.
Exciting. All right.
Just
great to
noticed
see.
him.
Cross-sport support.
Yep. Always got to support the girls.
See quite a few more people at the football game as well on
Yep.
Friday.
If the numbers are anything like the stream was against North Vermillion, it will be packed.
Absolutely, and thank you guys for tuning into our streams.
Very smart play there by Holly Linville, putting it where the defense is not.
We really enjoy you guys coming out to listen to us talk endlessly.
Yep.
Put our spin on the game. And enjoying Covington sports. So thank you to everybody who tuned in to football.
Straight down.
Thank you guys who are
Big
tuned in
dig
here
there
for
by
volleyball.
Nia Pettit. Nia Pettit's actually been a big difference on defense too.
Yeah, making a difference no matter where she is.
Of course. That is Carson Ingle back to serve.
Carson, yeah. And I know there's a rotation.
Ooh.
I know when there's a side out, you rotate. But it seems like Carson Ingle is always serving.
Carson Ingle is always in the game, it seems like, for the Trojans, being their main setter. When she's not setting, she's back serving.
I feel like we say that name a lot.
Yep.
Short set.
Ooh.
And
Blocked
heads up
the
play by
net.
Benton Central.
Yep.
That'll move it to 3-1 here in the third set. Covington up 2-0. Benton Central will take the serve. Played in to Covington. Short set again.
Tried to tip it over.
No such luck.
Met at the net. Net violation there for the Trojans.
And I saw a 1 and then a lot of fingers on the other hand. I'm not really sure who that was called on. But 3-2, Benton Central with the serve. Big hit by Linville.
Yep, almost big kill. Big block. Bison continue to play it.
Set to the outside to Vale. He played really big in that
with her
second set.
performance tonight. Seems like she's getting a lot more minutes on the court.
Hey, you earn those.
You
earn
do
the
earn
respect
those.
and you earn the minutes. So it gets knotted up at 3. Benton Central still with the serve. Set to the other side this time. Lofted towards the back of Benton Central. They put it back over to the Lady Trojans. Short set, played to the middle, and down.
Another kill for Holly Linville there. Score 4-3, Trojans lead.
And Vale's going to check out of this game.
That's number 7, Ellie Williamson, in for the first time tonight, back to serve.
Right. Ellie, a serving specialist. Put that skill to use really quickly.
Oh, tough break for the Trojans.
Yeah, that's hard to deal with.
Especially with a player like number 8, you have to completely respect her.
And we've seen that all night, though. We've seen that soft tap.
Very smart player. Tied up at 4.
So that's 5. Sophie Cobb checking in, sophomore. I'm imagining maybe a relation to number 8, Lily Cobb.
You'd assume so. Big kill by Nia Pettit. Energy still high for the Trojans.
I want to finish this one out.
Number 12, Stone Cipher in the game.
So we haven't seen a lot of Micah since the first set. Lauren Vale kind of doing work up there in the front row.
Go to what's working, and Lauren Vale has been working.
There's that back line spike that I'm always concerned about.
Yep.
Big block. So the Covington block playing strong tonight. Down the line, Nia Pettit.
Nia Pettit with a great game tonight.
That was
as well as the entire front line for the Trojans, it seems like.
Speed and accuracy on that one, right down the line. No mistaking that one.
Holly Linville back to serve.
Set to the outside. We got a little tip towards the middle. Covington recovers easily.
Oh,
Stone Cipher puts that one down.
Very well placed. Now instead of barks, instead of yells, it is whooping sounds.
Oh, okay. I can deal with that. So a smaller student section now after the second set. The Trojans dominated. That's out. So 8-4, Lady Trojans.
Just as loud.
Student section just as loud because they're wanting to be heard with that whooping sound.
Yes. Holly Linville still back to serve.
Recovered by Williamson. Played up to the front. Pettit gets it over.
Oh.
That was a one person on the block and still able to get hands on it. Just falls on Covington's side.
That's number 5, Sophie Cobb back to serve.
That's the sophomore Cobb.
Sophomore Cobb.
Played towards the net.
Oh.
That's dangerous up there.
Yep.
In any person territory.
Oh, big block there by Amber Cruiser by herself.
Nice to see.
Right back to Amber for the kill.
That's athleticism right there.
Yep.
Able to recover, get back, get set. Throw that left-handed hit straight down to the ground.
9-5, Trojan lead. Amber Cruiser back to serve.
That floats it deep. Benton Central able to handle it.
Oh.
Covington block getting hands on everything.
9-6, Trojan lead. That is number.
That's Emma Taylor, it looks like.
Yep.
So Emma Taylor back in, check into the back line for the Trojans. Set to near side. That's close, but just out of bounds.
Good call there by the line judge. No confusion this time.
I will take your word for it. 9-7. Yep.
That's number 12, Megan Hardebeck. Back to serve.
Okay. Junior.
Back to the barking sounds. Tipped over there by Nia Pettit. Caught the Bison off guard.
So Naya's saying with the tip game, anything you can do, I can do better. Uses
The lyrical genius.
That's right. Uses some of that senior experience. Vail checks back in.
In any sport, experience really, really helps.
Yeah, and you see that a lot in high school sports.
Yeah.
You'll see the freshman phenom occasionally, but
got it over.
Are the ones that get pretty far in the postseason. What a rally so far.
It's number 11, Lauren Bale.
Played to the outside for Benton Central. Another block. Tip on the block.
Oh,
push to the back.
Push.
Smart
Big play. Back-to-back plays by the seniors. Using that experience.
So smart play by Aaron Reynolds on that one. Pushes it to the back left corner.
Bison were loving it. Nia Pettit
up.
now back to serve.
Got a little confusion, a little substitution over on Benton Central's side. Melody Ramos back in. And
Trojans looking to end it in 3 here. Score 11-7, Trojan lead. Nia Pettit back to serve. A little bit of miscommunication there by the Bison.
Short set.
Oh.
We got something on it, and able to play it back over. So recovered well by the Trojans.
Tipped. Oh.
That's pure reflex right there.
Yep.
And that's going to fall for a Covington point. The crowd's going crazy on that rally.
So are the Lady Trojans. They are very excited right now.
That's just a scramble. That is, I want to win this point more than you do.
Yep. That's just pure effort given by the Trojans.
Yep. And maybe the crowd playing a little bit into that.
Of course. Nia Pettit still back to serve. Big serve there. Barely handled by the Bison. There's number 11, Lauren Bale with another kill.
So score goes 13-7 on another Vail kill.
Seems like Lauren Bale is going to get a lot more playing time in the near future. She keeps this up.
This is the most we've said her name all season.
Yep.
It's great for her. Great for the team when she's playing at this high level.
Of course. Give a little spark.
We're going to get a rotation check on the Bison, making sure everybody's where they're supposed to be.
Nia Pettit still back to serve. 13-7, Trojan lead.
Trojans up 2-0. Once again, took the JV win earlier in an exciting game.
Very exciting game.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was really fun to watch.
Oh, Nia Pettit off the net with another kill.
Gets the friendly roll off the top.
Of course.
With the ace, so doubling up the Bison score.
Nia Pettit lobbed that one in. Another kill by Nia Pettit. All around, great player for the Trojans.
Absolutely, one of those Covington Trojan streaks we were talking about.
Yep.
When they get on a roll, they're hard to stop.
Jack of all trades. I may have jinxed her, but.
Well, and sometimes the only way they get stopped is when they stop themselves.
Yep.
So 15-8, Benton Central with the serve. And that's 7 on the serve.
Oh, maybe the student section playing a factor in that one. Never know.
Now, you've never been taking a free throw and been yelled at, have you?
It happens a lot.
Does it ever mess you up?
No, you kind of got to block it out when you're in the game, but you definitely hear it.
Oh, I'm sure. So another chance for Vail. She pokes it back to the middle so the Trojans can get it back over. Benton Central with a chance. And a whistle. 2 hits on the Bison, 17-8 on the scoreboard. Trojan lead.
And this is Erin Reynolds back to serve, the senior for the Trojans.
Libero in the black jersey throws it up. Puts it cross court to number 8.
Oh.
Into the net. Double-digit lead for Covington. All right, so we're going to see a substitution. Avery jumps into the game.
The Bison coach continuously on his phone. Interesting strategy.
not happy with the way his team is playing tonight. But Benton Central wins the serve back.
Yep. 18-9 Trojan lead, doubling the score of the Bison. That's the freshman number 6 back to serve.
So young athleticism, that's good to see for a team.
Yep.
Building for the future. We were talking before the broadcast, Benton Central girls sports have really come out of nowhere lately. The girls soccer team beat our girls soccer team in our first fledgling couple games, 5 or 6 to 1.
Another kill by Lauren Vale.
And they came into this game very highly billed.
Yep.
But 19-9 Covington.
Amber Cruiser back in for Emma Taylor. Carson Engel back to serve.
Covington putting the foot on the gas.
Of course.
Trying to run away with this one. So played almost to the floor on the serve, but able to be returned by Benton Central.
Set up to Holly Linville. 20-9 Trojan lead.
So 5 more. Covington looking to
The Bison looking for some life here.
close the door on this one. Well, that's going to be tough at the net. Not a lot you can do with that when Holly Linville is staring you in the eye.
Yep. Big hit by Amber Cruiser. Trojans firing on all cylinders.
They are putting on a clinic here in the third set. And maybe Benton Central a little demoralized at this point.
Yep.
Not expecting to lose the first 2 sets. And taking
another big serve by the Trojans. Looking to close this one out in 3.
So the countdown is on. 3 more points.
The Trojans do play up to their competition.
That is true. We've seen that a couple times.
Yep.
Hopefully,
Always come ready to play.
Hopefully that doesn't come into play on Thursday.
Yeah.
And we see this high level of play that we're seeing tonight, except for that play, as the Trojans let it fall to the floor on a miscommunication.
22-10 Trojan lead.
So
it
we
seems
are
like Coach Jen Sutherland always gets them ready to play.
Yeah, absolutely. We're really hyped tonight. We are officially a month away from sectional now, Isaiah. I didn't know if you know that.
Big kill by Holly Linville, and I was not aware of that, but now I am.
Holly just a monster up at the net here in the third set. Blocking or spiking everything.
That's Ellie Williamson back to serve.
So second time we've seen Ellie this game.
Yep.
Throws the ball into the air and serves deep. Benton Central going to return. Another tip. The Trojans are wise to that game now.
Yep. That one not tipped.
That's a nice spike down to the ground. We haven't seen a lot of that though.
23-11, Trojans lead.
So 2 more points. Covington looking to close out. More than doubling the score of the Bison at this point here in the third set. Already up 2 sets to 0. That's going to be played long. So not a great time to have mental lapses.
Nope. You don't want to give them any chances. That can be very demoralizing.
No, you just want to keep that foot on the gas pedal.
Yep. Met at the net. That was Holly Linville.
One of the few blocks we've seen on Holly Linville tonight.
Yep. She's a hard player to block.
She really is. Very smart up in the net, too.
Yes.
Well,
Hit over there.
Play it over. Oh, my.
Holly Linville again.
Not in my house. Little Dikembe Mutombo action right there. Not in my house, Isaiah.
Holly Linville back to serve, looking to end the game.
So match point, 24-13. That'll be it.
And that is a Covington Trojan win. Huge game there for the Trojans.
So Covington takes that one 3 sets to 0.
Yep.
Wow. 25-13 there in the third set. Not even close, really.
No.
So Trojans took an early lead and never looked back. The only time they really trailed was there in the second set. And were able to come back and overcome that. So final wrap up here, Isaiah, and then we'll plug the next couple broadcasts and we'll head out.
Final wrap up. Covington Trojan very energized tonight, played up to their competition. They knew coming into this game it was supposed to be a dogfight, but just outplayed in almost every single way.
Absolutely. So stay tuned with us on Thursday. We're going to see senior night here in the gym against Fountain Central. We'll be recognizing number 4, Nia Pettit, number 8, Aaron Reynolds. On Friday night, we've got the football game at home. We will be out at the football game. So that is against Seeger, I believe, the Seeger Patriots.
Yes, it is.
So we'll see how that goes. Big news, Trace Hammer's looking at being at the broadcast, so you won't have to listen to me. You'll be able to listen to Isaiah and Trace banter.
Yep. That'll be a fun time.
Potentially soccer on Saturday. We'll see how that goes. So from the Covington Varsity Gym, Isaiah Edwards, Mr. Sowers signing off. We will see you next time.